Hello and welcome to the I Can Do podcast with Benjamin Lee. We're here to talk about tips and strategies to have an I Can Do mindset. Life is what you put into it. Get the most you can. Here's your host, Benjamin Lee.
Hello and welcome to another episode of I Can Do. I am Benjamin Lee. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate your commitment to this podcast. Sharing is caring, and please share it with your friends, share it with your family members. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I've been saying something now for almost a month. My son, my wife seem to say something after I make this comment. For the past month, I've been saying, I feel like I'm still on vacation. I feel like I'm still on vacation. I took a vacation, actually, my family and we took a vacation last month in August to a beach house in Galveston, Texas. A brother in Christ allowed us graciously, him and his wife allowed us graciously to stay at their beach house. We were able to get away for a few days. We left on a Sunday afternoon. Stayed with another couple in Houston who are also brothers and sisters in Christ. Had a great time there. Drove to the beach house in Galveston, Texas on Monday, and then we left on Thursday. So it was a short trip, but it was really refreshing. So since that time, I've been saying I just feel like I'm still on vacation. It's been interesting because I just got back from a gospel meeting. I had the opportunity to preach in Oregon, in Beaverton, Oregon. One of my goals is to hit all 50 states, and I had the opportunity to preach the gospel and also visit a new state in Oregon and also Washington. So I still have this mindset though of I feel like I'm on vacation. Preaching a gospel meeting is not necessarily being on vacation. It was a lot of work. But I've just been saying this, and so talking to my son Joshua today, he brought it up again, or I brought it up again, and I thought about something. I thought about this, and consider this, and I'll be curious to hear what you might think about this as well, and what you may think. That vacation is not a location, but a state of mind. Vacation is not a location, but a state of mind. Now, I'm all for taking a vacation. We've been blessed to be able to go on a number of vacations throughout the years. There's a lot of planning that goes with vacations. There's a lot of effort that's involved. Oftentimes, after you get back from a vacation, you actually feel tired and you feel like you need a vacation just to recover. I've just been thinking about this more. Why do I feel like I'm still on vacation? I'm still getting things done. I'm still accomplishing the things that I need to get done. I think it may be more of mindset. You know, when you go on vacation, you tend to relax a little bit more. You tend to ease up. You tend to enjoy maybe the day a little bit more. Well, what if we could just have that every day? Who's to say that we can't be on vacation every day? Maybe we need to refine even how we think about vacation in and of itself. I was listening to the Essentialism podcast by Greg McKeown, and I really enjoy that podcast. I recommend you check it out. Essentialism with Greg McKeown. And he was interviewing someone, and I really liked what they mentioned. They mentioned, a few days before you go on vacation, take a few days to actually get some extra sleep to slow down a little bit so that when you actually do go on vacation, you're not feeling totally exhausted. Well, shouldn't we be doing that anyway, whether or not we're going to a new location? Should we not be getting the proper amount of sleep every day? Vacation is not just going to a new location. I think the more I think about it, I think it's just a state of mind. What if I was telling my son, I said, well, son, what if we could enjoy and what if we can live our lives like every day was a vacation? Why can't we? The reality is, even when you go on vacation, you have responsibilities. If you travel across the country, you have responsibilities. There are hotels to book, theme parks to go to, depending on where you're staying, There's a lot of things that you have to do. Many times people go on vacation, they have emails that they check, they still are in contact with family members. There are still challenges, there are still things to deal with even when you're on vacation. And what if we can't go on vacation? What happened last year in 2020 where the country and the world shut down? Why can't we still have the mindset of being on vacation every day? Vacation is not just going to a new location, but it's a mindset. I think what's funny and interesting is that even when people go on vacation, they often eventually get to the point where they say, you know what, I'm ready to go back home. Have you ever said that? You spend all this time, you spend all this money, you're gone for maybe a week or maybe 2 weeks. That's a long vacation, by the way. 3 weeks is a really long time, and you're ready just to kind of get back into the routines. Well, what if we could have this vacation mentality every day where we're just not stressed every day. We're not running around like everything is, going crazy every day, that we're making some time to read our books every day, that we're connecting with our family every day. Why can't we do that without having to go on a vacation? Couples often say, well, we just need to get away. And I do agree with that. There are plenty of times where couples need to get away for a night or 2 nights or 3 nights to reconnect without the kids, to really just spend a lot of time together. But reality is that's not always feasible. And thinking that, okay, well, if we just get away, then all of our problems will be solved. That doesn't always happen either. But why can't we work on the problems now where we are? Why can't we carve some time to at least get away every day in some shape or form? Vacation, there's nothing wrong going to different destinations, but it's not always the great fixer that we may think it is. The reality is it could slow us down from having more of the freedom that we so want or desperately desire. We could save that money that we are paying for a vacation to decrease our debt. Vacation is not just a location, it's a mindset. So ask yourself a couple of questions. What do you like to get out of your vacation? I understand that if you like to see different spots around the world, then yeah, you're going to have to go to those locations. But for a lot of people, it's just about getting away. It's about decompressing. It's about relaxing a little bit more. So, for example, ask yourself, well, on vacation, I like to be able to catch up and read my books. Perfect. Why can't you start that today and start making your day feel more like a vacation? 10 or 15 minutes in the morning, 10 or 15 minutes less on social media, 10 or 15 minutes before you go to bed. On vacation, I really just like to try a lot of new foods and really just experiment with a lot of foods that are out there. Perfect. But why can't we mix up what we cook at home? Every day could be a different theme, kind of food. Or the places where we want to go, we can start experimenting with those kinds of foods and cooking them at our place or at your place. On vacation, I want to catch up on my sleep. I want to get a lot of sleep. Number one, we can't catch up on our sleep. Number two, you can start that actually tonight. We can start catching up on our sleep. We can start sleeping better. We can improve our sleeping habits immediately. We don't have to wait until we go on vacation. In fact, I think it's actually more challenging to try to change a habit like that when we are on vacation. I'm going to start working out once I go on vacation. In Galveston, there was a beach, obviously, so I got to walk, I got to jog, I got to run on the beach. But why can't we have that mindset without having to go to a new location? You know, Vacation is not just a location, it's a mindset. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with us going to a new place to visit. One of my goals is to visit all 50 states. I believe have hit 33. I like to visit all 7 continents. I have 3 more to go with that, Lord willing. So there's nothing wrong with that. And we're going to take some more vacations, but I really thought about what if I could just have this vacation mode every day? Well, there's nothing really stopping me, and there's nothing really stopping you, is there? Except the kind of mindset that we have. There's only so much that we can get done in a day. There's only so much stress that we can handle every day. So let's change and adapt our schedules where we can have some downtime, some rest time, some exercise time, some sleep time, some family time. And so we can have more of a vacation mindset. Every day should be a vacation. Every day is a day to give thanks. Every day is a day to reflect. Every day is a day to connect. Every day is a day to get better. Every day is a day to draw closer to God. Every day should be like a vacation, but it will actually begin first in our minds. Curious to get your thoughts. Let me know what you think about this. If you agree or disagree, please let me know. You can find me on Facebook. My Facebook page is I Can Do with Benjamin Lee. You can leave me a comment there. You can also go to benjaminlee.blog and shoot me an email. I would greatly appreciate it if you like and rate and review this podcast on Apple iTunes. The more reviews that I get, the bigger exposure that this podcast will get. And I hope this will continue to encourage people. This podcast is being listened to from around the world, and I'm so excited about what is to come in the future. So I hope this helps. Have the right mindset and how you can really have this vacation disposition attitude where we get to enjoy every day and we get to enjoy the small things or the things that we may deem small, that we get to enjoy life and that we appreciate and are thankful for the wonderful blessings that we have. Vacation is not just going to a new destination. It's not just a location. It's a state of mind. Take care and God bless. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode. If you are in the need or are looking for more motivation in your life, feel free to check out my website, benjaminlee.blog, where you can find hundreds of encouraging, motivational blog posts on a variety of subjects. You can find all of my books, which can also be found on Amazon.com, and other podcast interviews with a variety of people. I hope this helps. Please leave me a rating and a review. I can do, and so can you. Take care, and God bless.